Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. Today is a good day, I am in a good mood and I found this awesome new song. This is another disc that I wasn't aware about. This one is called Wait. I think it was added recently, I knew about it, but it's just one of those things I didn't think twice about and then you forget. But I was doing my Minecraft science video earlier today and I really like this song. I think it sounds really cool, so I thought I'd put it on at the beginning of this episode for us to listen to. And yeah, I went through all of my chests looking for it and I didn't have it, so that's when I realised that it was one of the new records. But of course we were farming records recently over at the mob trap, and yeah, I went over there and I had a few of these in the chest, which is great because it's exactly what I wanted to listen to. So, first things first, the donators, the people who have donated to the channel. I put all of your names in here like I said I would. We have Donator 10, Vincent R. Donator number 11, that's Sci Guy Ryan, who helps me with the myth busting, really cool guy who I talk to a lot. Donator number 12 is Robert B. And donator number 13, which is not an unlucky number, I don't care what anyone says, 13 is a cool number, Justin C. And donator number 14, Emiliano N. There we go, I'm pretty sure I said that right. And you notice there isn't second names on here like before. Well, I figured that some people might value their privacy like I do, and perhaps not want their full name put on the map for everyone to see. So I'll probably go around and change the other people's ones to initials as well. And also it means there's less words for me to pronounce because you know how bad I am at that. So donator number 15 is Jeremy L. Number 16 is Gustav H, who has actually donated a couple of times, so thank you very much, dude. Number 17 is Malt H, and number 18 is Zane K, and last of all, number 19 is Andreas B. So I want to say thank you to all of you all very much. I really do appreciate it, and I was just thinking, all these donations that have been given to the channel really have helped improve the quality of the videos, because I was able to afford my second PC thanks to all of you donating, and that means we have the really cool time lapses like the one we done here the other day, a couple of episodes ago if you remember. And yeah, that was all possible thanks to you guys, so I really do appreciate it. Now, what are we going to be doing this episode? Well, first of all, let's talk about what we could do in this area here, because a lot of you have left loads of feedback about the villager project, tons of ideas. I've had loads of messages from people suggesting different things that we should do. Now, my original plan was to have 4 buildings. We've built 2 on this side, and then I wanted to build one over there and another one down the bottom here, but someone suggested a really cool idea to build a water feature, and then I had another really cool idea. But first of all, let's just talk about why I think this area here would be good for a waterfall, or a water feature, whatever you want to call it, a fountain. It's kind of hard to see at the moment because I was farming trees and they've taken up most of the view. But this area here is nice and open at the moment. I think we could keep it that way, and what we should do is take the land here and push it further back across that way, so the top level here would come perhaps as far back as around here, and then we would have a big nice level flat open area there, and in the middle of that we could have a water feature and loads of flowers and gardens around it as well, and I think it would make a very nice view from these 2 buildings that we've built on either side. So my other idea for the water feature was that that's how we could put the villagers into the village. Now, I talked about it a long time ago about having an underground breeding system, and the villagers get transported up through water tubes up to the surface, and there will be just like a little building somewhere which villagers literally pop out of. But I thought it would be really hilarious if we just had a water feature, and you know, you might be walking past looking at it one day and all of a sudden a villager just pops up out of the water fountain and it pushes them out so they can walk around and do whatever they like around here. So that is the plan as it is, and for the second building I'm really not sure. Another cool suggestion was to build a sawmill, so that got me thinking that maybe something with a big windmill on the front, which would be very challenging for me, so I'd have to give that a lot of thought. But yeah, those are the 2 things that we could do in this area. You know what, we've got 2 very grey buildings here, and I think whatever we build next will have to be different, so a windmill will probably be a good idea. We could use lots of wooden planks and bring a different kind of feel to it. But this library building from over here, I'm not too sure about how it looks. I did ask for feedback. Not a lot of people talked about the library. Maybe it isn't that great. It definitely looks nice on the inside, but from the outside I'm not so sure. But at least we made some real good progress with the church here. Another cool suggestion was to add a trim of wood around the outside on the roof, and I thought maybe this bit here would look good as wood. It would add an extra bit of contrast. It would add it would add wood. I don't know, getting tongue-tied there. So we should definitely try that. But this episode, we're probably not going to be doing a lot. There is a lot that I want to talk about because I have been very, very busy and trying to organise some very cool things and making some videos as well. So some of you may have heard from my other videos, I've talked about the fact that I'm making a map. And this map is consuming a lot of my time because map making is very intensive. And for the last few days I've invested tons and tons of hours into it. For example, yesterday I think I spent more than 12 hours working on it. I literally woke up, work on it all day, play tested it in the evening, and it seemed like every time I'd fix a problem another one would occur, which is usually what happens with that kind of stuff, but just I wasn't in the mood for it, you know. It really ground me down, all this testing and stuff, but I feel like now we are actually getting very close to the finished product for my new map, and people have been playtesting it. It seems like it's a very fun, easy and casual game to pick up and play. It's very fast paced and just a lot of fun in general. So I really want to get that finished. And do you know what? That looks cool. It does look cool. I like it. That works. But I think I might try that with a darker wood. I don't think a lighter one would work. Let's see what light wood looks next to the stone. There we go. We've got some in there. So this stuff just next to the stone, I'm just going to plop it down like that. It's less contrasting despite being brighter, I think, so we should try that, and maybe not the darker one, but I'm going to grab some dark wood first of all. So yeah, anyway, I invested a hell of a lot of time yesterday, and what I realised is if I'm going to get this map finished in time and get some videos out of me and other YouTubers playing it together for you to watch as well, then I'm really going to have to invest more time into it. So I figured, well, every now and then it's cool to have a little talky episode, let you guys know what's going on around the channel, what other things I'm up to, because it's not just the map making that is taking up my time. There are other things as well. So the other thing that I'm working on now, I mentioned it in one of the previous episodes, that when I talk about stuff like my ideas and things like that, it doesn't always mean it's something I'm going to do. So what I'm telling you now is something that I'm working on and I'm trying my hardest to make happen, and there is a big possibility that, like last time I tried to do this, things might not go the way I hoped, but I'm planning on setting up some public PvP servers. That actually looks really nice, the dark wood there. We'll put dark wood on this side, then light wood on the other one, and see how it goes. Yeah, so I am hoping to put up some public PvP servers that you can log on to and play my maps. So I've made 3 of them so far. That's Beast Mode, Cube Control and Rush. And I'm making another one at the moment which is most likely going to be called Gold Rush. So that probably tells you something about how you play it. And we don't have any dark wood, so I'm going to have to head back and get some of those. So I am hoping to put 3 of them up straight away, and then when Gold Rush comes out, put up a public server for that. But these things are tricky to organise. I've got a company that's willing to host the servers for free. I've also got some plugin developers who are working with me, but sometimes things don't always add up. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time trying to get that organised, so hopefully that will come through. And yeah, then we'll have some public PvP servers, which will be awesome. And I already had some spruce wood in my inventory. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. It's because I'm talking. Really difficult for me to concentrate and do both of these things at once. So, I've been map making a lot, and this next one that I'm making is actually a warm-up for a much bigger project. I knew I couldn't do the more ambitious thing straight away, so I thought I'd come up with an easier concept to build and something that would be fun at the same time. And so, get away from my villagers, get away from my villagers. Nope, no, you don't. Get out of there. Get out of there, my friend. Oh, guys. He almost had you. Oh, that is not good. I thought you'd be safe out here, because I have had a group of you just in a pen for months and months and months, and no villagers have come along and tried to attack you, have they? But that guy did, so we've got to do something about that. I think I'm just going to have to keep my eye on you for now, because I need to figure out why it is they spawn randomly. It could also be because of these blocks here, they're able to get in, so do I have more fence posts? Let's put a few more around you, and I'll try and remember what on earth it was I was talking about. I don't have any fence posts, so I'm going to have to craft some. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yes, my bigger project, that was it. So this is a warm-up map, the one that I'm working on at the moment. I'm learning all about command blocks. They are very complicated. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do some tutorial videos on them as well, so that you can understand them and learn something from them as I have. But I am warming up for a much more ambitious and bigger map project than the one that I've made this time around. I want to make something that is a fair bit unique, probably not the most unique thing because it is PvP, but something that I haven't seen done before, and it's going to be very ambitious. And I was kind of worried if I could actually pull it off due to the amount of time that I've spent working on this one, but one of the people that I was playtesting with suggested that I make a map making series, which I think is perfect because excuse me one sec there. Yeah, the way that I've been learning at the moment, I could have probably made a map making series on this one, so there's going to be lots of things that I've learned that I can show you in a map making series, and also I feel like I can break down the map and figure out all the different things that we need to do bit by bit. And it's that overhang, it overhangs by one block on this side, I don't think we have that on the other. And yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can make a cool map making series out of it. So there's cobblestone one block over there. Oh, okay, I get it, yep. And yeah, so that's one of the other plans that I have. When I get round to finishing this map, when I start on the new one, it means that while I'm working on the map, it will also contribute to making videos, so I won't have to do things like this. I can continue at my same pace because maybe 1 or 2 episodes... Oh, I'm doing the wrong material here. Or 1 or 2 videos a week would be on the map making series, and then that way I'd be learning, I'd be able to show you things, how I'm making the map, you'd be able to see it progress, and I would get videos out of it as well, which means, yeah, I don't have to, do talky episodes like this, because as soon as this episode is recorded, I'm going back into the map world and working on it until I go to sleep, basically. And that's just how I work. So let's have a look at this. Looks good, that would work. I kind of feel like maybe this trim needs to continue going around the corner, which is something we removed before. However, we could have it overhang like that. Not too sure about that. And on this side, oh, do you know what? I can't make up my mind. Lighter or darker, it both looks pretty good. I'm kind of leaning towards darker, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to go with dark. Okay, so let me remove these blocks, and I need to find myself some more spruce wood planks. It turns out I actually have loads of what I wanted on my hotbar. Don't know why I didn't look down there. And we just need to place these on the other side. So something else that I want to talk about is YouTube. They have changed the layout, and a lot of people didn't like it. Do you know what? I really like it. I think it's clean. You can deconstruct it a little and point out that there are some design flaws, but I don't know, they'll probably make some tweaks and adjustments, and I think in general it's really cool. But one of the things I like is that people are posting channel comments more. It's very easy to get to. If you go to my channel, just click on my name below this video, and then go to the discussion tab. There's channel comments, and on there you can just leave a message or something and I can reply to you. And it's actually a really nice way for people to ask questions and stuff, answers that they want to know. Because when I post the answer on there, everyone can see it. And so if there was something you wanted to know, I may have already answered that question, and you can just log on there and check it out. So if you want to be active and leave a comment on there, that would be great. And look, we have another mob spawning over here again. Oh, I missed. Terrible. And I missed again. Oh, that was weird. I didn't see the arrow go. Okay, we got it there though. I still think I need to do a little bit of work on that building. I'm not really sure if I felt like I finished it or not. It does look like it needs a bit more. But anyway, yeah, the channel comments. It'd be nice to see people being active in there again. I remember when I first joined the YouTube community, that was a really big thing on the old layout because it was a big part of the channel page, and it's kind of cool to see that that's come back again, which is nice. So, the other thing that I've been working on, and we're probably just going to be talking now. I haven't got much to do. Oh, we got a mob spawning up there. That's not good. Go away. Had to make a quick cut there. So the other thing that I am working on as well, which is being time consuming, is a 100k special. Now this isn't something that's going to make you go wow, or that's amazing, or anything like that. But I've got something that I think a lot of people are going to be appreciative of. It's going to be useful if you're the type of person that has a use for it. And in general, I think it's a really cool idea. Now, I don't normally do subscriber specials. I've never really liked how we put significance on numbers that pass over. Like between 99,909 and 100,000, you know, there's just one. And so the significance of that number to me doesn't really feel like much, but it is the big one, you know, the 100,000. That's the one that people tend to go crazy on YouTube about. Not so much anymore, actually, maybe, because now it's like 1,000,000 makes you in the big leagues if you want to look at it from that kind of perspective. Look at me just running around now like a derp. Maybe we should ride Henry. Yeah, we're gonna go for a ride around Avalon while we talk, and my inventory is totally filled up. Yeah, so yeah, I don't really put a lot of significance on, you know, hitting those milestones. I kind of see like the hard work and the progression that you put into a channel is its own reward, rather than the point where you hit a particular number. And wow, I think this is a clear indicator that something is very laggy between my connection to Hermitcraft. This is going to be a derpy ride for sure. So yeah, anyway, I was talking to AC Tennis, and he was just asking me if I was going to make 100k special. I said nah, I don't normally do those things. Don't really like think up the ideas for them, because if you put pressure on yourself to come up with an idea, it's a lot harder than just letting, you know, one come to mind naturally. But he got me thinking about it in a different way, and I came up with this idea, so I'm going to be working on that as well. I hope you guys enjoy it. It shouldn't be long before I hit 100k now, and I tell you what, it is pretty amazing to hit that number, because I remember when I first got started, I had a few hundred subscribers from Doc M. He sent them over my way, and I was just thinking, wow, you know, every day someone subscribes to me, and who knows where it could go. Maybe I'll hit 1,000, and I hit 1,000, and that amazed me, and I thought, well, you know, one day maybe I'll have 10,000, and there's me a minute ago talking about how I don't put significance on those numbers, but I do really, everyone does. And yeah, and then I hit 10,000, and I thought, do you know what, I can see myself just continuing to grow, and I think it was around 30,000 that I just realised that I would be doing this. I enjoy it that much, I'm going to keep doing it, probably for like a couple of years. I don't know how long this will hold my interest for, but it's been about 1.5 years already. And yeah, and then I just sort of saw it coming, you know, 100k could probably happen, and I've been working towards it, and now it's very close, it's around the corner. I'm at about 93,000 now. I do keep my eye on those numbers, it's interesting to see, and so now is definitely the time to start working on that subscriber special. So another reason that I wanted to just have a nice relaxed episode where we could walk around and have a look at all the different things that we've been doing. So let's go over here to the jungle biome. And oh, whoa, let's go that way. This is pretty cool actually, riding the pig, and you can use speed potions to make them go faster as well, or to make you go faster when you're on the pig. And I'm really pleased with this project. I want to do more of this, and I've had a whole bunch of ideas for different projects we can do around this place. One of them being building your own biome, one that's not identifiable as any other type. Whoa, whoa! Oh no! That wasn't clever. And we have run out of carrot. And that means we're at the mercy of Henry's silly Minecraft AI. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Right, I'm going to jump off you, and I'm going to come back for you, Henry. Do not go anywhere. In fact, your AI is so silly that I'm going to cage you in. Like, oh, I can't place a block there. Oh, Henry the pig. Let's just make sure he's going to be safe. Don't do anything silly. Man, I really feel like he's going to walk off the edge any second now. Okay, jump back. Okay, you're safe. Let's put a torch there. I'm going to ender pearl out of here and get myself some carrots. So, as well as the 100k special and the map, there is also one other thing that I'm working on that I can't tell you about because it is very secret. But you'll see it very soon, and let me tell you, you're going to know exactly what I was talking about when you see it, because it is just going to be a real laugh. I don't know. Anyway, so we have Henry over here. Can we get Henry out safely? Well, I brought with me a splash potion of instant health for him. There you go. Now you should be nice and healthy. And I was just wondering, I know that speed affects the player when you're riding on a pig, but can the pig itself have, you know, fire resistance and stuff, just like a mob could? So let's find out. Yeah, I can definitely see it's got its own particle effect. That is interesting, because when I done my tests, we put the speed effect on ourselves and not on the pig. So I've got a splash potion of speed here. Actually, I need to build a little way out of here that's going to be safe. So if we put a couple of blocks on the side, and then we should be able to guide Henry down here, and I'll tidy all of this up later on. That should do. So let's jump in there and throw that splash potion. Also need to craft myself carrot on a stick. I think it's that way around. Ah, the durability might be an issue. Okay, right, so I need to make myself another one of those. Hey look, we've got enough wood here for a crafting bench. Very good, and then I can make some sticks. I've also got some string on me. I don't know why I have so much string on me. I've got a lot of random items in here as well. A bed, don't know why I have a bed. I do know why I've got a record though. Okay, there we go. So, let's put a carrot in there. Okay, we are prepared, almost. Just going to grab that. So let's see if this will affect the both of us, and we go super fast, maybe. Oh, there's a hole there. Let's fill that up. And don't hide under there, Henry. Oh, okay, let's go. No, wrong way. This way. That way. Very good. Off to the right slightly. And now we are safe. Anyway, I think I need to take Henry all the way back over to his little pen in the village area. In fact, we should set up a few little pens for Henry, and maybe some sort of automatic carrot dispensing system, or at least carrot fishing rod, because then we could ride Henry around the place more. Maybe we could put little splash potion stations outside his pens, so when you leave the pen, you get given a splash potion, and then travelling would be really fast around this place. Although the lag at the moment is kind of making it really slow. Okay, can we do this? Let's make a U-turn. Actually, I think it's relatively easy to control the pig when you're on top. Yep, straight in there. Well done. Excellent. There we go. And we've got ourselves some ideas for future projects as well now. Let's chunk those carrots in there. So, if you've watched this episode this far, I want to say thank you very much for giving me the time just to have a nice chilled out talky episode, because I've been working ever so hard on the map, and you guys are going to be able to play it soon, and I think you'll enjoy it. But other than that, that is another episode on the Hermitcraft server, so thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.